Hi there, Sam. Just thought I'd show you what a storm cooker looks like. This is an Outwell storm cooker, and it's something you might use when you go on your scout camp. Okay, I've had this since about early 1980s, so this is 40-year-old. We'll take the bag off, and what we've got are a number of utensils. We've got a frying pan which acts as a lid. We've got a lid for some of the saucepans that are in here. A handle for picking up the hot saucepans. A strap for strapping it all together when we're putting it in the bag. And we have under here this is the burner that we put some fuel inside. There's a screw cap on it. We put some fuel inside here and we ignite that. We light the fuel, and that's what heats up the water or the food we're cooking. And then this is called a simmering. It's two purposes. One is to put the flame out when we want to put it out, and the other thing is to, instead of having the full power burner, we can throttle that down so it's on half power, if you like, or less. So that's the burner. Put that there. Inside here we have the lid and a kettle for making our brews. Lovely little thing that, we use that every day. And further inside here, it's like Russian dolls, isn't it? We've got two saucepans. One fits inside the other. And obviously we find that the lid will fit on. Lovely for a bit of cooking. And then right at the bottom we have what is a windshield, and the actual kettle fits inside here, or the saucepans fit inside there. Put that to one side, and this here is the support that holds the actual burner. So here we see some holes in the side, because we normally use this outside, and it's very good on windy days that its performance increases by pointing these holes into where the wind's blowing from. The burner fits on here as such. We have some fuel we're going to pour in there, and I've got in this bottle here, I've got a little bit of methylated spirits that was left over and some bioethanol. So I'm going to pour that into here. Okay, so there's some liquid fuel. And there's many ways of lighting this fuel, but I'm going to do it easy on this particular occasion by using a long match. So let's strike the match, let it burn a little bit, and then just put it above the flame, and hopefully now you can see the flame burning away as that grows a bit taller. And we're just going to leave that to warm up. I'll come round here and I'll get some water out of this Swiss Army water bottle, and we'll pour it into the good old kettle so we can have a cup of tea. Obviously this is used for cooking all sorts of things. You can boil water, you can boil many things. Obviously a lot of cooking relies on boiling water. If you get your potatoes, for instance, put your water in a saucepan, put your potatoes in, bring it to the boil and then cook it for a few minutes. Here we can see the burner burning away, and you can see there's some little holes round the edge of the burner, and what's going to happen soon is that those holes will have a flame in each of them. It's quite a nice little burn. It's very quiet, Perhaps not as powerful as on your gas stove, but it's quite a nice thing for using outside when you're camping or something like that. So we'll just leave that a few more seconds and see what happens. Can we see the flames here? We can just see the flames, can't we? Hopefully they're going to get a bit bigger. I'll bring it a bit nearer. There's the flames. Okay, what I'm going to do is put the windshield around it. Just twist it on there, and what I'll do is put the kettle on and we'll leave that. It probably takes about 8 to 10 minutes to heat up that actual kettle full of water. Kettle holds about 500 ml of water or liquid, which is nearly a pint. So that'll get you 2 mugs of tea. So the best thing to do now is to just leave that, and we'll see what happens a bit later. So I'm just going to take the kettle off and let you have a look at the flame, which is a little bit larger. There we go. I'll put the kettle back on and bring it to the boil. And here we are, the kettle's boiling, and I'm about to run out of memory. Here we go. The camera's running out of memory, so I've only had 7 minutes to film.